Hello, 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 Flash Cats. Look at what we got. We got some vector plates. We got some witch water. It's time to finish this mob farm. I got our mob masher in here. It's only got the 10 looting upgrades. I didn't feel like we actually had the supplies to be able to create the sharpness upgrades or any of the upgrades that we needed for making the beheading, which is okay. We don't necessarily need those right this second. So what we're going to do, we're setting this in. We're going to have to come over here and get out. Now you'll notice if I'm just walking, I can just barely fight against this. Just barely. If we hold shift though, we can walk. It's awesome. Not sure if you guys heard that noise as well. It was interesting to me anyways. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take all of the stuff out of here. Oh, looks like my inventory's full. Let's go take care of that real quick. We'll put these 2 buckets back. And as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory. I did a bunch of sifting off camera. We've got all of this in here. We've got all this in here. Not a whole lot, but at least a little bit more supplies for what we've been working on. Let's grab a stack of cobble. Get it on our hotbar, because we're going to need to fill up this area here. Now, as you'll notice, we've already got some angry friends. So let's try our best to not get killed by them. And they're just spawning thanks to it having been dark. There we go. So let's break this. That'll probably end up in there. Yep, it did. Alright, so we have some mobs there. What we need to do now is turn on our mob masher. So you hear them dying. It's going to take a little bit because we don't have those sharpness upgrades in there, but as you can see, already it's working. Not sure if it's actually going to kill the witches. It sounds like it did. Yep, it definitely did. So even through their healing, it does enough damage to kill them. Let's open our common loot crate real quick. We got some prismarine and a gray chicken. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. And now, we need one last thing, and our mob farm will pretty well be complete. So we're going to come over here, and I'm going to break just this one piece down and over, and we're going to right click on the dirt with this drop of evil. It's going to turn all of that into cursed earth. And I'm sure you can hear it. Mobs are immediately spawning. Immediately spawning. And it's going to make for a great mob farm. You already see we got a spider. Let's see what else we get here. We got a creeper that died. We've got some basic drawer, or not basic drawers, we've got some loot crates coming in. Everything is working great. Got a skull over here. We got some wither dust. Got this over here. I think we're doing well. So, right this second, let's head back over here and take a look at what we got going for quests today. One of the quests I would like to do is turn our cobblestone generator from the first tier, which we have, to the second tier. For that, we're going to need some iron. Now let's see where I ended up putting it. There it is, right there. Alright, we're going to grab this cobble gen, pick that up, and we're going to surround it with iron. It's almost like I planned that for having 8 iron. I really didn't, but it's almost like I planned it. Alright, let's claim that reward. Got an entity detector. Nifty. Alright, we're going to put that away. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my inventory a little bit and make sure that our mob farm isn't going to run out of space to put things, and we'll be back in a few moments. Alrighty, Flash Cats, we are back. And if you can see, this guy here Mr. Enderman, kinda rude. He's hanging out in our base. Now this is one drawback to the setup that I have in there. Endermen do spawn, and due to the witch water, they get teleported out here, and they're going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. So you may want to build your setup a little bit further away from your main area. That way they're not always teleporting. These guys hit like a truck. I got killed twice just trying to kill the first one that got here. Now as you can see, I have made a little bit more witch water because we're going to go over here and take care of a quick quest. Let's hope we can get this pig to come over here into the corner, away from the chickens that have all spawned. There we go. Mr. Chicken, stay there. And we've turned him into a pig man. Now, we're going to go ahead and kill him. And there's a quest complete. You'll notice that being over here. Claim. And we got 2 ender chests. So we're getting to the point here where quests are not super filled in. If you think about what we have left for quests, we can make the chicken stick. That's a thing that we can do. But once you get past that, you really have these, which are okay, you can make some of them, but they're not super useful except to get the random reward. In terms of storage, the thing I like to work towards as soon as possible in every mod pack is getting some sort of storage set up. Well, in here, that's applied energistics too. The issue with that, we need power. In terms of power, if we take a look, nothing in chickens, but chickens can be helped by power because you can use the acceleration wand and time in the bottle, but that doesn't necessarily need power. Cows, nothing that's going to really do power. This, mystical agriculture, we could use some power. We're going to want to automatically farm those. It would be really nice. Draconic evolution is almost completely power, but it can only somewhat produce power early game. And it's not really something I'm interested in looking into. Project D needs power before. Obviously, extreme crafting is way late game. And Thaumcraft we could start, but I feel like we should have a system set up prior to starting Thaumcraft. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on getting some power generation going. The way I like to do power generation in both Stoneblock 1 and 2 is I like to start off with some lava power, and then from there we're going to go ahead and transition into most likely extreme reactors. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make some more crucibles, because what we've got right now is we've got a block of uranium here, and that's making lava at about a 20 times rate. Now, that might be able to keep up a little bit, but we want to make is going to be these. We want to make magmatic dynamos. Magmatic dynamos are going to need some redstone, some silver. Hit backspace to go back, in case you didn't know already. It's going to need some Invar gears, which Invar is iron and nickel. Show you that over here. Smelting, alloying, there we go. Nickel, iron, 3 iron, 1 nickel. That's how that's going to work. And then you just have some more Invar and some more iron. So we're going to have to craft some of those. And we're going to have to craft a way to move the lava from here into those. So what I'm going to do a little bit off camera here is I'm going to make a bunch more crucibles. I'm going to work on getting some more blocks of uranium. And I'm going to make a few of these magmatic dynamos. I'm sure you guys don't necessarily want to see a whole bunch of crafting and working towards getting the resources to make these, so we'll be back shortly. Hello again, Flashcats! We have made a new room, and we have all of the stuff that I was talking about. And apparently we have a roommate too. Correct. Alrighty, so what we're going to do here is we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes in the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of uranium, or uranium blocks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crucibles. Now you'll notice I did end up leaving our crucible over here. I am going to take this drum over here, and I am going to take this over here as well. Now we're going to need to increase the abilities of the cobblestone generator and maybe even create another one to be able to have this make as much cobblestone as we need, but that's okay. We do have our 8 basic magmatic dynamos. We're going to place those right like so. And we'll need a wrench at some point. And now we need to make a couple more things. We're going to need transfer. Where are they? I always forget the names of these. Translocator? There we go. We're going to need some liquid translocators. So that's going to require some ender pearls and a bunch of stuff that we currently have. So let's... Got 1 ender pearl. How many does this actually make? Makes 2. So we're going to need a bunch of ender pearls. Let's go take a look and see how our mob farm has been doing. It's been quite a while, so we'll see. Oh, it looks like we actually have an ender pearl sitting here. So this is one of the things that I was a bit worried about. We're not going to need potatoes. I don't care for that. That. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that is already full. So you will note that solidified experience is definitely a thing that fills up real quick. So we're just going to go ahead and add all of this experience to ourselves. It's pretty much an unlimited resource at this point, so I'm not super worried about it. Alright, we don't need that, we don't need that, don't need that. Carrots. Glowstone we might want to keep. Let's look. Iron we definitely don't need to keep. Nope. Nope. Do we have any of those? Apparently not. Alrighty. What else can we get rid of here? Don't think we need to hang on to that too much. Potatoes. Let's get the ender pearls in here. See if those go up at all. As you can see, we get a lot of stuff from all this. It's just crazy how much inventory we get from it. So let's come back over here, and I'm actually gonna throw a bunch of stuff. You may notice that we have chickens over here that have also spawned. You probably saw that last time when we were changing the pig into a pig man. Let's take these, use all of that, and we've got a decent bit of inventory space now. Now if I were an enderman, thank you, Mr. Enderman. I'm also going to throw some of these tools, like the shovel, out, because we don't need that. Now, where are all the endermen that seemed to be super happy to be around when we were hanging out earlier? Alrighty guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes once we have enough ender pearls, and I'm probably going to add some more storage drawers here. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, it's been a little while. I'm not sure what happened to all the other stuff that we were getting before. Doesn't seem to have picked any of that up. I don't know if it's just random drop chance, but we do have 8 ender pearls now. I had put the other one we had in our inventory in there while waiting, just because I was getting pretty bored. I came out here and killed a couple endermen as they spawned away, as it sounds like another one is done. Good timing, enderman. Alrighty, so for these, we are going to need some iron, some redstone, and some lapis. Looks like we're running pretty low on lapis, so let's take a look again at how we get lapis. It looks like compressed gravel. Do we have any up here? Oh, wrong button. Yeah, there we go. We're not that low on lapis. I did a lot of sifting to get our Invar together, and looks like we've actually got quite a bit of that left. Let's go ahead and put some more iron in there. Craft that up, because we are certainly going to need more iron. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our first set of these. I need redstone and some cobblestone. Let's see here, redstone. There we go. And we can grab a stack of cobble from there. We should have some wood. Excellent. Grab this. And we're just going to make 2 of these for now. Yeah, that should be good. And craft those. Alright, so I'm going to show you the basics of what we're going to do here. And then off camera, I'll end up finishing this between episodes. So we're going to place this here, and do the same there. And I believe if you right click on the middle of that, you can see we're sending liquid out of the crucible into the magmatic dynamo. So if we do that here as well, then we're just going to do some transfer nodes for now. We're going to need an item transfer node, which requires 2 pieces of glass, a little bit more stone, which I think I cooked up. I did. Let's see if we can find some sand in here anywhere. We may need to make some. Alright, looks like we do. So let's go ahead and make 2 pieces of gravel, and then we'll turn that into sand eventually. Here we go. And smelt that up. While we're waiting on that, we will make some slabs. Take a look at what else we need. We're going to need a chest. We've got some redstone. I think that's probably going to be about it. So let's make that chest. Check on our glass. Last one's cooking up here. Excellent. Let's take a look at this one more time. Make these. And make these. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to come over here. We're going to place a bunch of these down like this. We're going to place one of these on here, and we're going to place that there. Now what should happen here, as you're seeing, is we are putting all the cobblestone from in here into our crucibles. They're going to melt down into lava. And then once we actually have this line fully going, again, this is going to be very slow for now with the level 2 cobblestone generator. I'm not sure if I'm just going to add another generator right here, or if I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade this. We do have the supplies. Let's see about that. What level can we get this guy up to? I think after cobblestone generator. Alright, so we can get it to level 3, but level 4 is going to take blaze rods, and I don't believe we have the resources right this second. We could try to get it out of loot crates, but yeah, I don't think we have the resources to get that right now. So let's go ahead and upgrade it at least to the diamond one. That'll make this point a little bit quicker. Nope. This pickaxe is just so good every time. Just breaks too many things. Although I guess you could see that as a bad thing too. So careful with what you wish for. Alright. And there's one final quest for our episode today. Let's put this back over here. And it should start producing a little bit quicker. And we should start seeing some cobble get into these two. Eventually here. Because we don't have any lava in either of them quite yet. You gonna work for me? Yes, no, maybe? Looks like it's still just being really, really slow, so let's do this. Just to prove our point, we're gonna set it here for right this second. Place it here, and start feeding in there. Alright, now you can start seeing the lava coming out. It's pumping into the magmatic dynamo. The dynamo is going to start generating RF, and then we're going to take some sort of pipe or conduit and pipe the energy out of this into some sort of storage cell. So between this episode and the next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make more liquid translocators. I'm going to probably make a second cobblestone generator tier 3. That way we can keep up. We'll have one down at this end, one down at that end, and make sure we're producing enough cobblestone for everything. And then next time we will start working on storing this power and getting to using it. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, Flash Cats.